we are joined by the away team head coach, Coach Gavin Hunt. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach, if you may just give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective.
Well, we never got off to the best start, did we? Coming off the back of Saturday, so it certainly put us on the back foot a little bit, well, a lot. And then we settled down. We had a couple of scary moments. I don't know if the goal was offside. It looked like it was offside for the one we scored. So, yeah. And I thought the second half we were really good. Went at them. Tried. Obviously, we tried to. Didn't just try to see the game out. So, and then you get caught on the break like that, and so the score. Same thing happened Saturday. We chased it. So yeah, just unfortunate. But we've got to get through this period.
Okay, it's below, we've got rolling mics. Please, by show of hands, identify yourself as well as the media company you represent. You'd like to ask me your question. Are there any questions for the coach? Going once, going twice.
Coach, in the same time, where do you think the team is lacking right now? Because at the start of the season, I think there was a little bit of optimism that we brought in a little bit more experience, but where's teams just not clicking? Because you're making chances, not playing badly.
No, the players are giving their all, but obviously we're putting on 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 18-year-olds. That's what we got. So a club of ours, when you lose one or two, you're going to struggle. So, we've lost, we've had no right side players since the start of the season. If you went to Orlando Pirates, and we have 6, we got none. So that's a problem. Obviously strikers, we got no, struggling up front. We took Morris to try and help us, and he's come in, he's been good. Somebody that, didn't have a club. So, the bottom line is we're just lacking in playing personnel.
Hi, Coach.
Hi.
Sia from Kickoff had luck on the defeat. There were periods tonight where it looked like SuperSport were dominant, were winning the game. Are you able to determine what went wrong or what went wrong?
Yeah, well, you can't give a team at home a chance in 30 seconds and you're 1-0 down. Through no good play of theirs, just pure endeavour and something we should deal with, something you should deal with between two players that should take care of it. And then obviously the second goal, should take care of that situation as well. But yeah, it is what it is. Obviously we're playing a lot of people out of positions, but we've got to try and get through, as I said, this period.
Coach, I can sense a lot of frustration in your voice and even the way you've been, demonstrating on the bench. Just take us through your confidence with the club management. What are they saying with the situation that you're facing? Are you looking forward to the window coming up? Are you looking forward to actually working with what you have and hoping for some improvement?
I don't think this is the forum for that. That'll keep me behind closed doors a little bit. Yeah. Obviously, I've got my views, as a club, where we should be and what we should be doing. But obviously, we need to sort these things out behind closed doors. I think it's the best way to do it. Sorry, I didn't give you an answer. Sorry.
Good evening, Coach. I'd like for the result. Maybe I was going to ask a similar question.
You guys have been in football a long time. You know where the team was and where the team was about. This team's won a lot. The third trophy's behind all the big 3. That's no mean feat in 25 years, And you look around all the teams. Look around Orlando Pirates. Where those 4 or 5 of those players come from? Across the road up there. Where do those players? You know what I'm saying? So you guys know. I shouldn't have to answer these questions.
Yeah. So I was going to say, Coach, as the most experienced coach in the league, when the situation is like this, what do you do in terms of digging Because, as you say, we have these expectations of SuperSport United, but we can also see the situation. But when you just think about where you've taken this team before, and also now in terms of getting the personnel together, because also the issue of promoting young talent, you can only do so much.
You just answered the question. Yeah, you can't, sometimes youth development is about not always going up, it's about sometimes going down, but obviously they come up a lot with us. So, as I said, like last year we used 13 players from a Disky, 13, trying to play in CAF and trying to play. So, it catches up with you, and especially, obviously, as I said, this year we played Sundowns away, Cape Town City away, Pirates away twice, Chiefs away. It's just difficult with our squad. So we had a hell of a start, So yeah, we just have to grind on. Obviously, keep working on the training ground and doing things that, that's what we can do.
Coach, Coach, on Saturday you obviously had a heavy defeat, and going into this game, conceding so early as well. What would you say is the psychological factor that the team is currently facing in terms of?
Yeah, well, it looked like we were still, in a bit of shock the first minute. And obviously, get back from there and now go back up there. So it's not easy for us, for the squad of our size. We've lost a few players, key players, and once we lose key players, you're gonna, and then you play in the best sides. Yeah, these are the best sides: Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns. You're playing them, and you're under strength. You're saying, well, okay, and then we give a performance, we fight, we keep going, but obviously we lack experience, and those type of things. Yeah.
Coach, you've played Sundowns, Chiefs, Pirates this season. You've won this league title 4 times. Do you think that Chiefs and Pirates could sustain a title challenge this season based on what you've seen facing them? The Sundowns still too strong this season.
I can't say. I'd love to answer your question, but I think it's not for me to comment there. I can't. They've all strengthened their squads. They all look, they're all going to play each other. And I do think there's a gap certainly with Pirates keeping the same squad and strengthening the squad. There's no doubt. Obviously, when they go to Africa, let's see, but obviously the fixtures have been moved around a lot, so those type of things also happen. I mean, this was a January fixture. Now it came up today, so yeah. Oh, it's not for me to say. Sorry, it's not for me to say.
We hear again, Coach. Positives that come from you, from your team, actually, even from the last season, is Chandra Campbell doing well?
See, he scored 2 goals again yesterday.
2 goals.
Imagine how we could.
Must be a positive
When we beat
sign.
Cheap Pirates 3-1 last year, who scored?
and still
The year before, Maseko, who scored? And the year before, Maseko. Yeah.
So, Coach, the Chandra one.
I should be an agent. I should be an agent. Yeah, that's what I should be. I would have made more money if being an agent. Yeah.
Coach, we're still here. Coach, I'm looking at the situation that you're facing now. The positive that the youth that you've been talking about is looking good. Ocon had a good game, and then Chandra is showing us as well that he's still quality. But then you're going to a Kaiser Chiefs over the weekend. How do you then pep up those players, looking at how the situation has been heads down?
No. I think there's more disappointment. I thought Saturday we played really well. The scoreline. You think I got Roxy made, but I thought the scoreline, was that a true reflection of that game? We chased it, and we had some big chances. Oh man! But they broke out. They got the quality. Final third, boom, goal. So yeah, you got to take it on the chin. Give them credit. Like I say, with Pirates, they got pace, speed. Those players that were out with us have come into their own now. The talents, the Iniestas, Patrick. Patrick was in the street. I took him off the street, Patrick. Me. Yeah. Now he's here. 1 year ago. Anyway, Thank you. Any other questions?
Next match.
Coach, I'm still running the present. Are there any other questions for the coach? We'll take the final two.
But
Yeah? There was no understanding answer?
yes,
Okay.
I was asking the coach to say, how do you keep them up going into your next match in the coming to park?
I don't know. There's a lot of things you can do, you know. Believe you me, we've lost 2 games like this, but believe you me, there's not a head down situation. Everybody's positive, you know. I'm the first person to see if anybody's slacking, but they're not. They're giving their all. You just need, you know what I'm talking about, yeah.
We'll take the final 2 questions, starting with Mr. Mufike over here.
Coach Gavin, Brian of
Yes, Brian.
Coach, you know, I know every season you probably look at the matches you want to play and where you want to, what competition you want to be playing for the season. And when you look at the mandate for the season, let's not talk about the mandate from the team. When you look at the season the season as it is for yourself, what would you say is a good season, given whatever result or where you finish at the end of the season? And I know I spoke to Stan sometime. He said there should be a season where you could probably go for 1 trophy from a cup.
Everybody would say that, yeah.
Yeah. When you look at that and look at the amount of players, you just mentioned some of the players that are playing at other teams at the moment from a SuperSport point of view. You know, the balancing act. How do you get that right? And how long do you need for you to be able to get that right?
Well, it's very, very difficult at a club, you know, when the exit door is, you know, it's very difficult. And then it is what it is. I mean, that was explained to me when I came back here 3 years ago. I came back 3 years ago. They hadn't been in the top 4 in the 10 years I wasn't here. We came 3rd. Last year we came 7th by 1 point from 4th to go back in Africa after having to travel, you know, what we did with our squad, playing all the kids in the Diski and then trying to get a team, going back to Polokwane and playing up there, and you know. So we suffered, certainly second round. We suffered. But hey, you know, give me a checkbook, I'll show you how to win the league. It's simple. But it doesn't work like that. We've got to groom, we've got to be patient, and we've caught the back end of playing the Sundowns away, playing the Chiefs away, playing Pirates away twice. It's Cape Town City and Cape Town. It's not easy, you know. We haven't had a nice run. I wouldn't say every game is winnable, but there's been the games where we could have, you know, had a bit of a run better. Yeah.
Any takers on the final question?
Can I just get a follow-up?
Going once? Anyone other than Mr. Brian?
Brian, it's 10
Going
o'clock.
twice?
It's 10 o'clock.
Okay, Brian, you get the last question. Keep it short, please. Keep it short. The president will really long.
Just when you look at the overall stuff that you just mentioned now, you know, given what you have, let's talk about the new players that you just brought into the squad now. You know, the role that you expect them to play, and when you probably see them gelling and being able to give some of the stuff that you expect them to probably give.
Yeah, obviously, we've missed, I don't know, 3 or 4 big players which haven't played this year. So that doesn't help us in our attack because, you know, we got nothing, you know, to get out with. So you're gonna, if you don't score or you don't create or you don't make opportunities, you're not gonna be able to control games. We're chasing games all the time. So you're chasing, you know. And when you chase, when you play against the quality Chiefs and Pirates, I would say Pirates, you know, and Sundowns, you're going to get hurt, you know, because they got the money end of the pitch, you know what I'm saying, you know. So it's not easy for us, but as I said, just look at the program that we're going through at the moment, where and how and what, and you've got to take into consideration. I'm making changes, bringing a 19-year-old, an 18-year-old, and another 18-year-old. I mean, come on, you know. So the ball was going up and coming back, and you know we couldn't sustain it enough at the end. But we certainly, you know, we did. I mean, as I said, I can't fault them.